Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink.
So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns.
One can see well into the distance from here.
Would that our strength might be restored simply by gazing upon the sight.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the God's way. Then we had best seek him out. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Interested in my wares?
There's simply nowhere better in all the town.
Ready for the morrow.
Bring life to my old bow.
Driving me up the wall, Tis.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey. so the fun begins again. Hey, Arisen?
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
'Tis easily done.
You have my protection.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true. That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Could you come over here? Hope you weren't expecting mercy. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Our road was a long one.
Who are you? No, never mind. It is a little impolite. I'm searching for blue crystal coins. Find them, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
expecting mercy? They have paid that. Gold as well as blood.
No harm shall come to you.
This fist was big, powerful when I race.
I shall finish this. For the Arisen!
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Have a care. This research is at a delicate stage.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your step, Master.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Here, if you please.
The structure in the waters is most curious.
Can't you see I'm on duty?
You wish me to return? At what? Thanks, Master. I see. That's a relief.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by mayhap one such as the Oracle.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the Dragon's design?
Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels.
The brine's abode is a... Since times of Eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as Arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of Eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. Oi!
Got to be something worth
Halt, I say!
Would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
We fight. To arms!
No quarrel here.
is this? You keep your life, and I take the rest.
Feast your eyes!
I will protect you.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer...
Restoration and reinforcement are the...
How are we to get through this door?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full. Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Tis an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence. You'll not live to regret this!
No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Since times of eld, remember. Then I bid ye farewell.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
'Tis possible larger shards, mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged, would be able to aid.